There is one single act that will fix everything on planet Earth. And that single act is to stop raising and eating animals. Human beings were given the largest brain of all species on planet Earth. And with that brain, we have choices. And those choices have consequences. And until we get the right information, the consequences from our choices are going to continue to harm us and harm the planet. When it comes to our health, the number one killer is heart disease. And as complicated as heart disease may seem, it's actually very simple. We are putting the wrong foods in our body, animal flesh, and that animal flesh is loaded with saturated fat and cholesterol. And that cholesterol is slowly clogging our arteries over a lifetime of eating those foods. And then eventually a plaque breaks within that cholesterol, that saturated fat, and it stops the blood flow to wherever that artery is going. And if it stops the blood flow to your heart, that's a heart attack. If it stops it to your brain, that's a stroke. If it stops it to your eyes, that's macular degeneration. If it stops it to your ear, that's hearing loss. It's all the same cause. We're clogging the arteries to different parts of our body, and it's causing disease. Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn of the Cleveland Clinic has come out very openly and saying you can make yourself heart attack proof at your very next meal simply by adopting a low-fat, whole food, plant-only diet and lifestyle. Our number two killer is cancer. And animal foods are the fertilizer to cancer. And Dr. T. Colin Campbell proved that in his groundbreaking nutritional study, the China study. He proved that he could actually turn on and turn off cancer with animal protein or by taking away animal protein. And way back in 1931, Dr. Otto Warburg won a Nobel Prize stating that cancer cannot survive in an alkaline environment. Our human body is an alkaline environment, but animal foods are acidic. And when you put acidic food into your blood, you create an acidic environment where cancer can thrive. And the worst of the worst cancer promoter is dairy. All dairy products, especially cheese, which is not only a cancer promoter, but it's also 70% fat and another artery clogger. But all dairy products are loaded with an insulin-like growth factor number 1. It's a growth hormone that's natural in cows to grow a baby cow to a big cow in a hurry. And when you put that growth hormone to a human being, that growth hormone wants something to grow. And it's really good at growing cancer. And every cancer, every major cancer that is biopsied, like breast, colon, prostate cancer, it's loaded with IGF-1. An excellent website to learn more about cancer is nutritionfacts.org. Type 2 diabetes is a disease of animal fat as well, not sugar. Sugar is a symptom. Sugar backs up in our arteries because the fat in our arteries is causing it to back up. As soon as we eliminate the fat and cholesterol in our arteries, our body can assimilate and move the sugar through our system, which is what we run on. We run on sugar. Our brain runs exclusively on sugar. Sugar is not the problem. Sugar is just a symptom of a clogged artery. When we stop the cause, our body will heal. If you look at the artery on the left, it was totally closed up from animal saturated fat. Then the artery on the right, B, has been opened up after 30 months of eating a low-fat, whole food, plant-only diet and lifestyle. And our earth is always trying to heal. If you look at the picture on the right, that's a picture right outside the Japanese nuclear plant that melted down. And you can see that the earth is growing back. It's healing itself despite the major radiation that occurred in that area. Stop the cause, the body and the earth will heal. The overwhelming cause of all our personal health issues, environmental health issues, and ethical issues stem from this one single misconception. If I don't eat animals, where will I get my protein? All nutrients, and I repeat, all nutrients start from the sun. And the sun shines down to planet Earth and through photosynthesis creates amino acids. Amino acids are present in all plant seeds, all plant nuts, all plant beans, all plant fruits. Through photosynthesis, the plant pulls nutrients up from the earth, all the vitamins and minerals, and through the sunlight and photosynthesis, it creates amino acids, which are the makeup of protein. All protein, all nutrients originate in plants. Now, there are certain animals designed to get their protein from another animal, but they have the tools to do so. They have the speed, they have the claws, they have the teeth, and they have the desire to taste the blood. We do not have that desire. We get repulsed by a dead animal. Humans are the opposite design of a carnivore. We have very small, dull teeth. We have very small, dull fingernails. Our arteries clog easily with the flesh of an animal, and our intestinal system is one of the longest intestinal systems on planet Earth, relative to our size, and it's designed for fibrous food to go into it. Animal flesh has no fiber. So when you put a fiberless food into our long intestines, it clogs up, and eventually bacteria forms, problems occur, health issues happen. We're not designed to eat animal flesh. But you look at the biggest animals on the planet, including animals that are similar to us, and they're mostly plant eaters. There's only 25% of the animals on planet Earth that are carnivores. 75% are all herbivores. And they get all their protein, all their vitamins, all their minerals from plants. We must stop associating animals with protein. Plants have the perfect amount of protein for every nutrient that human needs. A carnivore, yes, needs to eat other animals for need. Humans eat other animals for greed. We're perfectly designed to pull fruit from a tree and vegetables from the ground, but not to rip into another animal. And to support our unnecessary demand for protein from meat, the majority of water, food, and land on planet Earth is being used to raise animals. 70 billion animals a year, land animals alone, are being raised for food in these massive industrial animal agriculture farms. And those animals need a lot of food. And that food takes a lot of water. And those animals create a lot of waste. And it's causing a huge impact on our livelihood on planet Earth, all for the sake of a hamburger. So with one single act, we can cure all of our health problems and environmental problems at once. And that's simply by stopping the cause. Stop eating and raising animals. Go to my website, onesingleact.org, get more information on this subject, along with recipes and the science, and links to all the doctors and all the scientists where this information has been gathered from. And remember this, there are 3 things that cannot be hidden for long: the sun, the moon, and the truth.